What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the UMASS rebuild on college football 27, man. We're fresh off our first dub of the season, which was against Kent State at home. Played a pretty solid game from what I remembered. Let's look at the player stats real fast here. So we Watson threw for 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, and with a 66% completion percentage. So yeah, overall, quarterback did good. I think we did pretty good on the ground too. So overall, just a pretty decent game. And though it was a close one, a win's a win. You know what I mean? So we already matched the amount of wins this team got last season, which I think was just one, if I remember correctly. They went 1-11 last season. So we're doing pretty good. So we have another opponent next week or this week, which is going to be FCS East. Should be a pretty easy win as well because they're an FCS team. They're going to be ranked in like the 50s. Let's look at the overall here. 52 overall. So we're good. 14 overall is higher than FCS. So we should be able to get an easy dub at home and improve our record to 2-2. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. They're the Centennials. Hoping that this is just going to be an easy, just smooth performance. Get in there, get a dub, chew clock for most of the second half. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, we're going to be receiving the ball first. Man, it is pouring down rain. Let's begin. We got to be returning with Matthews here. And we're not going to get much. I could say that Watson had a QB masterclass last week. 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Completion percentage wasn't great. It was about average. See how he does against the Centennials. And we're going to get a easy gain of 12 right out the gate. I really feel comfortable in this offense, man. I feel like a lot of these plays are the kind of concepts I like to run. Or they're going to get the running back again here. He just drops it. All right. Just a drop by the running back. That's really all that was. I think it's going to be 2nd and 10. Run. Really ain't going to get much at the middle. We're already facing a 3rd and long. Just talked about how much I enjoyed this offense, and now we're already stalling. And just nothing, and we're going to throw a pick 6 on a sack throw, and it's going to get returned straight into the end zone. Wow, literally nothing I could have done there. I think they only rushed 4, and it just didn't matter. So we start off the drive doing pretty well, getting a 12-yard carry, and then immediately, I don't even know what to say. Let's just try to put that behind us, I guess. Got a man over the middle. That's one's going to be caught. First down. There's really nothing to be upset about. I mean, there's really nothing I could have done there. All right, got caught from behind. That would have been a touchdown if I'd wiggled by him, but it's going to be a gain of 6 there. Gonna give it to the running back on the option. It's going to be another gain of about 5. We're going to substitute still early in the game. Don't want to risk an injury that would otherwise affect him. Gonna run some hooks here. Popped out, almost intercepted again. If that's our player, never mind. That's even worse considering that the 87 could have caught that ball and went upfield. Instead, we're gonna be faced with a 2nd and 10. Okay, they just smelt that draw out, and are facing another 3rd and long. So we can do on 3rd and 7 here. Once again, almost the same exact situation again. They send blitz. I had a play that took a while to develop. I was just not going out of bounds. Dude, my fucking punter sucks. Oh, we're going to be seeing FCS East offense for the first time. Let's see what they got. Not a great start to the game. Pretty much a disastrous start. So I'm going to get him 2, though. We're running cover 4 on 2nd and 8. See what they run. It's going to be like a triple option play. Yeah, triple option. I'm going to be expecting running in here. Let's see what they do here. Going to be a run. I'm going to miss completely. He's going to get stuck on his player, and they're going to get a first down. I'm there for the tackle after they try to run out to good again. They have not thrown a pass yet. They're on their triple option. We're there, though. That's going to be at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8. Let's see what we can do. Give me another option. He's going to bounce off one, but not bounce off the other. He's down. Short of the line of the game. We're going to get that ball back. We've been kind of struggling on offense early on in this game. We like this. Not really what I like to see against FCS. Nowhere really to go there. Getting 3. See what we can do on 2nd and 7 here. Got a man over the middle. That's our star receiver, and he drops it. Can't hold on. We're going to be in that face with another 3rd and long. I mean, I feel like if you're the star receiver, you got to catch those, man. Am I crazy for saying that? We're going to scramble out of the pocket. We're going to get this ourselves since nobody wants to make a play. So we can do on 1st and 10. We're just going to keep this with the running back. Can't get outside. We're going to lose 1. There was no gaps. Really just nobody was open. We're going to scramble again, running out of bounds. So we got here on 1st and 10. See if we can get that. He just cut that route perfectly. Almost another interception. That one would have been my fault. We've kind of been getting away with a lot of miscues. Trying to run the jet sweep. We're just not going to have anywhere to go. That's going to be a loss of 2. They just knew exactly what we were about to do with the ball. Another 3rd and long. Just nobody was really open. And we're only going to get 5. So we're going to get a field goal out of this if we can make this kick. Kick is up. And looks like it's going to be good. Barely had the leg. And this first quarter has been a dogfight. And we're going to get out of this first quarter down against FCS East. 7-3 most likely. Unless they somehow get a crazy play within the next 30 seconds. All right. And they're going to get about 4 out of that on the run play. We're going to send blitz. They've been running the ball a lot. That was my man, but we're there for the option play. They're going to lose 3. We're going to force them to most likely pass here, I'd imagine, on 3rd and 9. They do. He just fits it perfectly in between all my defenders, and he almost takes it the distance. What a pass. Just absolutely threaded the needle. After my linebacker couldn't keep up with him, and he gets a huge chunk. 1st and 10 FCS. And they're knocking on the door. We're there on the option play. Run some cover 6 here. Tried to get there, but I'm blocked, and they're going to met with 3rd and inches. We're sending blitz again here. 3rd and inches. Can we force a stop and only give up a field goal? We cannot. Fullback dive. Or, yeah, fullback zone dive there. Gets the yardage easily, and now 1st and 10 at the 12. One of the few shotgun snaps they've actually had today, and they're going to score. We are down 14-3 against FCS East. We gave up a touchdown on offense by throwing an interception, and then we give up a score on defense after they run down the field and have a beautiful pass by their quarterback. Ran around that guy. I should have probably made a move, but we're going to start past the 25. This has been a disaster. I expected to come in here and get an easy win, but right now we're kind of struggling as my receiver gets absolutely thrown on his ass by one of the safeties for FCS. Risky ball, almost intercepted once again. Tried to throw that across my body, but didn't go the way I wanted. Run our option play. We're going to sneak by that guy, get tackled from behind. We're going to be set up 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 at our own 48. We're looking to run here. We're going to do a halfback dive, and that's going to get us just enough. 1st and 10. Going to find our running back here. He doesn't drop it this time, and he gets 12. Don't know if I can really rely on a deep pass, but we're going to try here on 1st and 10. See if we get that. Didn't see really anything there, and we take the sack. Honestly, kind of what I was expecting out of there. I just don't have confidence in this offensive line to hold blocks long enough for the long ball. But it doesn't matter because we're going to get our running back to gain a huge chunks, 23 yards. And we're looking at a 3rd and 2. This is 4th down territory if we don't get it. Cannot turn the ball over here. Can also not take a sack. We got a man wide open. That's a bad placed ball, but it's just good enough for him to catch it and get a couple more. We're going to run a little outside zone here with Williams Thomas in now. Find the gap easily. We try to do a spin move. We brush by 1. We get to the 3. All right, RPO time. So we're looking at that safety there. Oh, we still get it. I don't know if I made the right read there, but doesn't matter. We get it, and we score on the ground with the RPO. Now we need to stop. We cannot go into the second half down 4 against FCS, or down any points against FCS. Good kick by Morris there. Gonna send him out to 25. See what they got for us on 1st and 10. Option play. He's gonna get a 7 out of that. We're gonna stand him up 3rd and inches. Let's see what we can do on. See what we can do on 3rd and inches. Gonna be a toss. We're there, but we get caught up on a person who's already getting blocked, and they're gonna get a decent chunk out of that. We're gonna toss play here. Oh, that makes it back to the line of scrimmage. We're a little bit of cover 2 here. It's gonna take us into 2-minute warning though, so they won't run a play. We're sticking to our guns. We're running cover 2 again. Single mug. Gonna run up the gut, and we stand them up 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. I feel like they have to pass it here. Surprised they didn't shoot clock to maintain their lead going in the half. And they're gonna slide, oddly enough. Didn't even try to fight for those extra 5 yards. Now they have opportunity to pin us deep. And they might execute that beautifully. Oh my goodness. FCS is playing out of their minds. They have made so many huge plays already this game. Hitting us at the 1 is absolutely insane. Ouch. Oh, once again, a very catchable ball. I don't know why he doesn't even try to catch that, and that's going to be 3rd and inches. Probably should have ran something more inside on such a short down and distance, but we'll get it. I just think since they pinned us so deep, like, I feel like there's absolutely no shot. We're going to try to throw us one-on-one. No arm strength, but we're still going to catch it. Turn around, come back to the ball. And that's a huge deep pass. We've been really getting a lot of those deep shots recently with this team. Got a man. There's going to be a penalty flag. Trying to get it out of bounds, but what's the penalty going to be? It's going to be on us. Illegal touching. He was forced out of bounds. That is a heartbreaking play. Let me look at the instant replay. Yeah, he was pushed out of bounds within the 5-yard line. And we threw it to him, so that is very unfortunate for us. I'm going to try to run a draw here. Doesn't really gain that much. That's going to be 3rd and 5. This game has been very interesting, to say the least, so far. So we're running back underneath. He's not going to get there. We're going to go for it here. I think we're just going to go for it. We ain't got really much to lose if we don't get it. I call timeout. We're going to get at least 3 out of this. Alright, see what we can do here on 1st and 10. I'm in underneath. They're going to take the easy pitch and catch. I don't really see anything here. 1st and goal. Alright, we're looking at a 1st and goal. We got 1 timeout. Let's try to do some mesh here. I didn't realize I was using coach suggestions. Alright. We have like maybe 2 shots at getting in the end zone here. Got a man. That's going to be a tight end. Touchdown. Let's go. We take the lead here at home against FCS East. 14-17. We're just gonna play some cover 2. Oh, just gonna kneel it out. We're in victory formation. All right, it's going to take us out of the first half. 17-14. We have the lead. What are they screaming about, bro? Why is his mouth so wide open? South Carolina upset Alabama. Or no, never mind. It's just halftime stats. But hey, they had the lead against Alabama. And South Carolina's ranked right now. It's almost just as crazy. All right. We had some mishaps in the first half. Let's see if we can remedy them in the second and get an easy win here at home against FCS. And they're going to get a huge gain here. They switched me to the wrong person. I did not realize they were running goal line there. Not expecting that at all. The first play of the first half, or second half, I mean. And they're just going to get back to line of scrimmage on the load option. 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 43. Saw that. We cleaned them up though. Make sure you didn't get any yards after the catch. And now they're facing 3rd down. See what we got here on 3rd and 5. They run option play here. Tackle from behind. They're gonna give them 4th and inches, and they're gonna go for it. Who's on that running back right there? And they're not gonna get it. Cleaned them up on the option play. Nobody was fooled by it. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for UMASS with excellent field position. See if we can get Harding open here on this little fade route or whatever that is. I guess not. Yeah, he just cuts that perfectly. That could have easily been a pick 6 on any other team. He looked open, but he wasn't. Alright, we're going to get this easily. Try the juke and won't get it, but we'll get within field goal range. Or around there. We'll get those blocks, No one really blocks, but we get 9. Run up the gut. Good pancake on the right. I probably should have cut towards it, but still get a decent chunk out of that regardless. That was a terribly placed ball, and that causes it to only be a gain of 1. I run a read option here. It's gonna be a keeper, but we just couldn't get around the edge. Couldn't hold our blocks long enough. It'd be 3rd and 11. Gonna throw it over the middle. We're going to get just enough speed to get to the 1st down marker. Got a man outside, but it's almost intercepted as the ball goes off my left guard or tackle's face mask. And one of their linebackers gets pancaked into me, and I get hit with a steel wall. And we're going to get down to 4. 3rd and goal. And no one's open. Everyone's locked up on the blitz. No one could beat their man, and we get sacked. We're going to go for a field goal here. Just snuck it in. Almost too wide. And it's going to be... Going to be 20 to 14. They've only made 2 pass attempts. Both of them were completions. One of them was their biggest gain of the game. Going to be a QB blast, and he's going to get 7 yards out of it. Let me send in blitz here, man. See if we can disrupt them. Gonna draw us off sides. It works. We get a neutral zone infraction. Oh my gosh. That was encroachment, was it? He didn't touch him. Or am I getting it backwards? I thought encroachment is when the defender touches the offensive player, and neutral zone infraction is when they jump and it makes the offensive player move. Either way, it's an offsides penalty. They get a first down. Gonna do a toss to the right. He just blocks him. And I don't get an animation. And he's gonna be taken down with inside the 15. My goodness. Just slipped by that safety or linebacker, whoever that was on the outside. He was in perfect position. He just didn't get him. Didn't grab him. Didn't do anything. Didn't even slow him down. And I just completely missed that tackle. We're going to have FCS East at the 1. 5 wide. We're still going to be blitzing here. It's going to be a jet sweep, and he's going to get in the end zone. And we're going to lose this lead. We give up 21 points at least to FCS East today. That is absolutely terrible. And we still haven't even won. We're not even in position to win yet. Really nowhere to go there on the kickoff. We're going to be inside the 20. Nowhere really to go for our quarterback on the read option. We made the right read, but no one made blocks downfield, so that's going to be a busted play. And we kind of threw that a bit late. The route was open, but we could have got more yards after the catch had we thrown that a bit sooner. Either way, it's going to be 3rd and 4. We're going 5 wide here in the shotgun. Got a man over the middle. Again, it's Matthews. He's going to get a decent chunk, and we're going to get down at the 43 now. 1st and 10 at our own 43. We're going to be running a draw here, see what we can do. Works decently enough. Gets 5 yards. Running back already has 103 yards. Carrying on the game. 2nd and 5 now. Kind of had a man over the middle there, but we just could not see him in time, and we run in kind of like a sack here or a no gainer. See if we can find something on this mesh concept here. And we throw it right to the defender, man. I knew that was going to be a pick the whole way. I don't know. I sold there. I don't know. I thought we'd get more separation or we'd stop, but neither things happened. I just assumed, and I don't know why that quarterback slid there. We're going to be down 1 going into the 4th quarter against FCS. We are struggling. We've been struggling since the start of this game. And it just has not changed. And that pick might be what sets us off. The rails here. He just shoves one of my players aside, and they're within field goal range. My goodness. And we're going to get a stop there. Just a gain of 1. See what we can do on 2nd and 9. Gonna be a toss play. They're gonna get a decent amount there. Gonna get 4 yards. 3rd and 5 now. Ball at the 28. And they're gonna hit behind at the line of scrimmage. They're gonna go for it here. On 4th and 5, they're going for it. They're gonna huck it up, and they're not gonna get it. They turn the ball over on downs once again. We have an opportunity to take the lead once more in this game. Trying to my own player, only getting 2 there. That could have been so much more. So many missed opportunities this game, man. I gotta admit. I did that to the wrong player. All good though. And we run right into that sack. We're going to lose 9. And it's seeming like we're not going to get the distance we need. We're not going to score this drive. Dude, no arm strength by our quarterback at all. Massively underthrown. We're going to get the ball right back to FCS East on a 4-and-out. Good opportunity there to... We had a good opportunity there to take the lead back, but I ran right into a sack. That was my fault. FCS has a chance here if they can chew clock enough to win this football game, which is absolutely a crazy sentence to say. The player just gets pancaked, but they're going to still lose 1 there. Goal line formation here. Inside handoff. Won't go for much. Only a gain of 2. We might force them into a 4-and-out here. 3rd and 9. And they're going to take a sack. Our first sack of the game, FCS East has had 4. That is insane that we're giving up 4 sacks to an FCS team. We might have the outside. That guy's kind of fast, but we're going to get down to like the 40, 38 of our own territory here. If I had one word for this team right now, it'd be utter disappointment. We've left so much on the table this game because of our poor decision making and then poor blocking mainly. Like 4 sacks against FCS is absolutely unacceptable. That's another just bad pass. And there's been a few things I've gotten away with. For example, right there. Against any team other than FCS, that probably would have been an interception. All right, we can kind of run our offense at this point. Yeah, about 3. And that's nearly another interception, man. I am playing terrible at this point. Another opportunity to just put this game away, and I'm not finding good, not getting good reads, and we're just not going to get anything there. Only a gain of 1. So we're going to settle for a 52-yard field goal on a kicker who has struggled today. Give him all he got, and he just sneaks it over the crossbar. 2-point lead. We are having a shootout with FCS, and there's been so many opportunities where I could have turned the ball over this game. Holy crap, how did he hang on that football? Expecting pass here on 1st and 10. They got 4 wide receivers. Oh, nice bat down at the line of scrimmage. This is a huge 3rd and 10 now. They might even have to go for it on 4th down, so they might try to get something underneath to make it a more manageable down in distance. We're going to get sacked, though. It doesn't matter. We're going to run some prevent, 3 deep. They need 22 yards to get the first. And he comes back to the ball, and he gets it, and he breaks a tackle. Oh, my goodness. We run prevent, and we still give up the big play. Maybe I should have ran something different there. Big pancake by them, and then we've had so many opportunities to put this game to bed, and not only that, but we've also had a lot of opportunities to completely lose this game. It's just been a completely weird, strange game today. Running like a little counter. He's getting cut on everybody. He doesn't even get back past the 1st down markers. I'm expecting pass on 3rd and inches. They do pass it. And he gets sacked. Our third sack of the game. Now, what's the play call on 4th and 3? This is the game for FCS. And he gets sacked again. And that will just about do it here at home. We win against FCS, or we're going to win against FCS. 23-21. We played pretty bad. I mean, just all around, on every level, was just not a game that I would say that we did well at all. Well, we still need to get first down here. I did not realize I had 2 timeouts. I mean, we're not going to attempt to pass here. I don't want to throw a pick 6 or something. Why did my fucking tight end just get absolutely humiliated? I saw that shit. Alright, we're going to kick this at the last second. Going to give them less than 10 seconds to somehow make something happen. Most likely they won't. Holy shit. That was not a good kick at all, but... Alright, we're going to prevent again. Desperation time now for... FCS. Ball's up. It's going to be incomplete. They're going to have one more shot now. Alright, here we go. It's up, and it is incomplete. So we're going to win at home. Kind of a scary game against FCS East, but we get the dub regardless. Didn't even watch the final cutscene. I mean, Watson just had a terrible game. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 51% completion percentage. We cannot have this kind of performance against an FCS team, man. Come on. Rushing, DeRosier Jr. got 22 attempts, 108 yards, 5-yard average yards per carry. FCS East, they had a lot of different rushers. Their quarterback, or our fullback, actually had the most carries, or the most yards, with 73. But, yeah, man. Yes, that's 160-yard pass. That was absolutely beautiful. But after that, their quarterback didn't do anything. But that's going to do it. We get our 2nd win of the season. Already improving on what we did last season. Or what UMASS did last season. Just only get a singular win. We have 2 now. 1 against Kent State, 1 against FCS East. We're going to go ahead and advance the week. We got locked out of a few guys, unfortunately. So I'll do some recruiting stuff real fast. Why the fuck does Penn State want a fucking 3-star half fullback? Well, we're not landing on a lot of our targets. We need 6 tackles, man. Golly. But we put some minutes on a lot of guys. But anyway, that's all we got for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to have to play Eastern Michigan next time, who is a, come on now, 65 overall team. So it's a pretty even matchup. We could sneak in a dub here. This will be at home, so that'll be even better against 1-3 Michigan. We might even get over 500, which would be absolutely crazy. But we're going to have to play a lot better than we did against FCS, because even though we're both bad teams, a couple mistakes, we might not be able to make up for it like we did against FCS. So we'll see, though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.